I thought I had ADHD or something. Like my brain was just broken compared to everyone else who could sit down and work for hours. But what I realized, I don't have an attention problem. I had a decision problem. Most people are trying 20 different focus techniques at once. What actually creates laser focus is way simpler and completely simple. Your brain isn't fighting you, you are just making it harder than it needs to be. Let me tell you what my focused work used to look like. Last week, I sat down to outline my video, the one about why I quit YouTube. This felt important. I opened up my Google Docs, had my notebook right next to me, coffee was hot, I was ready. 5 minutes in, maybe not exactly up to 5 minutes, I wrote two bullet points, just two, and then I saw a notification pop up on my phone, and I told myself, let me just check this real quick. Just one message, just one thing. But here's what actually happened. I checked the message, and then I don't even know how I was on TikTok, and I wasn't even watching one video. I was just scrolling, scrolling, and scrolling. An hour later, I looked up two bullet points. That's what I had to show for my focused work session. And the voice in my head was brutal. Look at this person on TikTok. They have already achieved all you want to do. And you are sitting here scrolling. Other people can just sit down and do their work. What's wrong with you? That's what the voice said. That shame was like that feeling. Why can't I just be disciplined like everyone else? But here's what I finally figured out. That wasn't discipline. The problem wasn't attention span. The problem was I was trying to force my brain into focus without actually removing the friction that made distraction easier than the work. So, here's the first thing that I changed, and everything completely went well. I call it the pre-decision protocol. Before I had the system, here's what my morning looked like. I sat at my desk and be like, hell yeah, okay, what should I work on today? And then I have this like a long list of things. Should I write? Should I read? Should I plan? Or should I just go and sleep? I'll spend 10 minutes, sometimes more, just debating with myself, having an internal conflict. This seems important, but what if I did this instead? Oh, wait, maybe I should do this other thing first, then this can come later. Just contemplating up and down, going forth and back in my head. By the time I actually decided what to do, I was already tired, decision fatigue, before I even started the actual work itself. So here's what I do now. The night before, literally, it takes 30 seconds. I just write down one task in my notebook, not work on YouTube. I get more specific, like write the hook for the focus video. That's it. One thing at a time. So, what changed? I woke up this morning, didn't have to think much about it. Just open my notebook. Oh, write the hook. And I was just started. No debate, no contemplation, no second guessing, no, should I do this? Should I do that? It felt like I already made the hard decision when my brain was fresh. Your brain can't focus when it's still deciding what to focus on. So, decide the night before, make the decision once, then execute in the morning. And here's the second thing I call it the friction flip. Most people try to use discipline to resist distraction. That's exhausting. What I do instead, I made distraction harder than focus. My phone used to be right next to me, face down, on silent but right there. Now it's in a different room, or I power it off completely, or it's not even next to me. When I am in a focus session, here's what my screen look like. Google Docs and notebook. That's it. I used to have like 5 to 10 tabs open just in case I needed to grab something quickly. But here's what actually happened. I'd see those tabs and my brain would be like, oh, let me check that real quick. Let me go there. Oh, no, it's here, that's fun. Okay, you know what? Let me leave this one. Now I'm in a new tab, full screen, nothing else visible. And look, my biggest weakness, YouTube and TikTok. I'll just tell myself, just 1 minute. Let me see what's even going on. And then I'm scrolling and scrolling. An hour later, I'm watching a video explaining what I don't even care about. Like, so here's what I realized. I used to think I needed more discipline, but discipline is a battle you have to fight every single time. What I needed was better design. Make focus easier than distraction. Put your phone in a different room, not silence, actually gone. Close every tab except the ones you need. Full screen mode, no bookmark, no bookmarks bar. Every distraction should require 3 to 4 deliberate steps. Make it so annoying to get distracted. But here's the truth, I don't need more discipline than I did before. I just have less friction between me and my work. Period. As simple as that. And here's the third thing, and this might be controversial. Nobody actually focuses for 4 hours straight. Stop trying. I used to block out 4 hours on my calendar. Like, I'm gonna crush this day. This gonna be my most productive day ever. Seriously? 47 minutes in, I'll be exhausted, distracted, checking my phone, pretending to work because I told myself 4 hours. That's not focus. That's just sitting down, feeling guilty. So here's what I do now. Just give myself 30 minutes. That's it. When the timer goes off, I stop. That's the rule. Then I take a 15 minutes break to do whatever I feel like. Here's why it works. My brain trusts me now. It knows a break is coming in 30 minutes, so it doesn't fight me. Before, my brain will be like, oh, we've been here for 20 minutes. I need a break now. And I'll lose focus. I started looking for distraction because my brain didn't trust that a break was coming. And now I'm like, just 30 minutes. Chill, 30 minutes. That's all I'm asking for. And my brain cooperates. It's not about grinding for hours, it's about working with your brain, not against it. 30 minutes of real focus beat 4 hours of pretending to work while you secretly scroll TikTok and YouTube. Okay, so here is what this actually looks like in practice. Before this system came in place, I'd work 3 to 4 hours a day, but now I'm being completely honest with you. Maybe 20 minutes of actual output. The rest was pretending, switching tasks, getting distracted, feeling guilty, and regret that how will I give myself that kind of hours to work? Now I do 30 minutes blocks and I get more done faster than those old 3 to 4 hours day. Yesterday, I finished a full video. I wrote about, because I do my scripts word for word, and I wrote about 3,000 words. That would take me 3 days, but I did it in a day. Before, I'd feel exhausted a few minutes after I started, guilty because I didn't get enough done, dreading tomorrow because I knew I had to sit through another one of those marathon sessions where nothing ever happened. Now, I finished fast. I actually completed something and then I moved to the next thing. Yesterday, just yesterday, one 30 minutes block, I wrote the entire script for my video, 3,000 words. Hook, the point, city, everything. That used to take me like 3 hours of working. And I'll just have like one third of it done. The difference isn't that I got better at writing. The difference is I stopped lying to myself about what's working meant. 30 minutes of real focus beats 4 hours of pretending. So here's what I want you to do. Tonight, before you go to bed, write down one specific task for tomorrow. Not work on my project, not make progress, get laser specific. Be ultra specific, like okay, write bullet points for my project or outline the first 15 minutes. One task, 30 seconds, that's it. Tomorrow morning, phone in a different room or power it off. One tab open, set a timer for 30 minutes. You see how surprised and amazed it works. Just try one block, one, see what happens. Because here's the truth, you don't have an attention problem, you don't have a discipline problem, you have a design problem. And the beautiful thing about design, you can fix it. Look, I'm not sitting here pretending I'm this guru. I'm just sharing what is actually working right now. And if you are rebuilding like me, if you're tired of those 4 hours work session where you accomplish nothing, like literally nothing, and feel exhausted, subscribe. I'm documenting everything, the win, the failure, the stuff that actually move the needle. Let's figure this out together because focus is not about discipline, it's about design. See you in the next. Bye.